timer, I might have cut myself off there, of my Madden 18 Cleveland Browns rebuild all rookie. All right, here we are, start weekly training. I'm not going to spend my points now until after week 17. We're working offensive line tight end right now because I drafted 6 offensive linemen, 4 of which are starting, and everybody is super young. But that's where I invested the points. We're going DBDL because, well, we have a great defensive line from last year. We did add a rookie on the DL, and we got 2 new corners starting. And is it a rookie free safety? I think it's a rookie free safety too. But we got a lot of rookies in the backfield. Make sure I've got everything straight there, and away we go. This is year 2. Boom, look at the offensive line getting that extra coaching love. Yes. I got to get some wins this year so that I can buy something else too, because those extra points there are going to matter a lot. Who's the guy? So Elgin and Taylor and Harris. Ooh, and Pigeon at 1,000. Yes. Offensive line growing, growing, growing. I like it. All right. Advanced week. Then we will see how we fared against the Jets. Check out the stats. Kind of excited because we did better last year than expected. While not nice, boom, we win out the gate. In a close one, 17-15. Go, motherfucking defense, go. We don't care about the team stats. We are here to look at the players. 1 pick hurt us, but 1 touchdown. He did take 4 sacks. Only got a long of 22. Straight 50%, that hurts. Horrible YPA. But Kaiser, you kept your composure, and we won. 3.6. Now, the reason I'm getting excited is last year was a year 2.8s. And then we went out and we drafted 4 new starting offensive linemen and improved the quality of depth. And he got a touchdown. That's improvement. And 79 may be the most yards he's rushed for. Kaiser's still showing some ability with rushing the ball. We spread the ball around like we always do, but nobody had a big day. The 1 touchdown off Hanson. This is the running back, so all-purpose yards he's tearing it up. We need better from Taylor, and this here's the rookie. That's sad. What we do like... Oh, that was the running back. No wonder he had the yak. We have a severe lack of yak on these catches. All right. Yeah, Johnson gave up like a fucking NFL record worth of sacks last year, but this, not too bad. We gave up 4. Garrett already off to the races and tackles for a loss. Qual's there too. Vallejo at linebacker. We're looking at who got the sacks. Vallejo and Kelly, the rookie defensive end, and the unheard of outside linebacker from last year. He was the most quiet of the 3 linebackers last year. 2 interceptions, Joseph Battle and our boy Jabril Peppers. Doing it well. And here's what we're talking about. 5 pass deflections by Jabril Peppers. Our lead last year was like 10 for the season from our free safety. My boy got 5 out the gate. My linebacker did some work last year with that, and a rookie got in on it. So, maybe we'll be knocking more balls out the air this year. That'd be helpful. Myles Garrett and the rookie corner, Javier Finley, coming up making sticks. Did we pick them up? We did not pick them up. Lewis Neal, starting as a rookie last year, moved to the bench this year and said, Coach, I still make plays. This kid. Okay, that's all he got was the special teams play. He didn't get out there and make a tackle or anything this game, but he blocked a field goal in a game that we won by 2. Lewis Neal coming in saying, for the love of the team, saving the franchise. Jeez. Clean, did your job. You didn't miss anything, Jake. Good job. That's what we're talking about, that average to net. You keep that low. Good job, rookie. All right, Sanders, sub of 25, but it's okay. Fabini being the punt return man, replacing Peppers, who had an 81-yard touchdown last year, but overall wasn't great. Fabini coming out with a good average. That's not electric, but it's good. On to week 2. All right, that took about 5 minutes. If each of these does, then yeah, it's going to be about 20 minutes a segment. Except for the mid-season, which we go over the team stats and everything, obviously. And the in-season. There'll be a little more because we're going to get the total stats too. Roll out again, which is going to put that head coach benefit on them. Garrett's getting so many points. I could drop his 300 and get the other offensive lineman who's doing well, the right guard, I believe. And he could be grabbing 200 extra a week. I'm torn. All right. Because Garrett's still getting 1,000 points a week just for me working on the defensive line. And he's going to get his training points. I didn't even look at our win-loss. We won again in a 7-point game against a division rival. 28-21 over the Steelers. Whoa, boy. Fuck you, Big Ben. 271, still a pick with the touchdown, still 4 sacks. So he's averaging 4 sacks a game. He's averaging a touchdown and a pick a game. 26 of motherfucking 50. I am Hugh Jackson. Fuck the running game. We're just throwing the football. 52%, 5.4. That is all shit. But he kept his composure, won and won it, and won the game. Rushing. 3.2 and another touchdown is better than 2.8, 2.6 like we were getting last year. It's an improvement. I think it's a direct reflection of the offensive line improvement, even though they're all rookies. Kaiser's still getting some rushing yards for us. The fullback getting some rushing yards for us. Guys are breaking some tackles, playing with some heart. Njoku had a good game. No huge game. The running back caught the touchdown, so that kind of hurts. It's not going on a wide receiver stats. Nobody's really breaking out. But if Njoku stays at 5+ catches, 60+ yards, that's going to be a great season. Oh, Johnson. That's 5 sacks given up in 2 games. You're doing it again, brother. Defense. Good tackles again from middle linebacker, outside linebacker. We got the corner getting up there making plays, but that's not the guy you want making the plays. Peppers making plays. Garrett and Brantley on the tackles for loss. Garrett getting in on the sack party. Brantley, Spencer Kelly the rookie, and Qualls. That's what we like to see. Look at all this defensive line. Front 4 pressure. 2 more interceptions, both by the linebackers this time. So not exactly where we want the interceptions, but we'll take them. Peppers with 2 more. That puts him at 7 already. Hell, he's about to catch the team lead from last year. And a rookie corner again, knocking down a deflection. He gets 1 a game. It's still 16 by the end. Our third forced fumble, this time by Battle coming up from the corner and sticking. I don't know why I did that. We already saw that he had the recovery. Any block? No. Any safety? No. Any touchdown? Yes. Middle linebacker Yakimi Alegwe. Georgia Southern, though, we love that about him. Booming a 50-yarder. Thank you very much. Smooth sailing again. A 55-yarder. That's some leg, Jake. That's some leg. Okay, you outkicked your coverage. I like that you're trying to flex some leg here. You put 2 inside the 20, but you outkicked your coverage, buddy. Not nearly as good as last game. You guys can't get 25 yards? I hope you're catching this at like the 5, because otherwise this is bad. Not impressive for Beanie. Not impressive. 2-0 though, guys. 2-0. Fuck the dumb shit. All right. Dorsey, I am available for hire. I am medically retired. I'm not doing much, buddy. You can give me a call. We can turn this thing around. All right. Jeremy Sprinkle. Do I want, how bad do I want my backup tight end? We also have to look. $124 million in cap room is a great thing. You know, I think he is a good enough tight end, too, that if I lock him down, we're not going to have to worry about it. He doesn't see a lot of play, but he does come in, especially, I guess, goal line, because he's caught some touchdowns, and I doubt that he just happened to be spelling Njoku at that time, so it's got to be multiple tight ends. And we run a spread. So, you know what? Since we got $124 million, we're going to try to lock Sprinkle down. Good enough speed. We'll have to work on the catch eventually. Catching traffic, too. Tight ends have to catch in traffic. But that spectacular catch in the red zone is what I'm thinking is doing it for him. And I'm not going to draft a tight end, too, when I have Njoku, and this guy's already my number 2. So what we're going to do, we're going to bump it a little because we're trying to talk him into a 5-year deal. I wanted 1.25. It shot right by that. Okay. We're going to give you some money to do this long fucking term, brother. Boom! Got him. Marlon Mack. You know, I'm not sure about running backs, and he is currently second on the depth chart. I know this. I'm going to be drafting mid-round running backs because my starter gets almost all the snaps. But we'll sign this guy to 2 years because he's got good carry and good ball vision as well. No injuries. But you do have to make sure that you have guys coming in for special teams. You got to make sure that you have guys coming in for people who don't have a high endurance. Because people don't play every play. All right, now, we didn't take the amazing quarterback last year. We didn't. Oh, what am I doing? I got to go check stories as well. Because I didn't look. Draft stories. Some thought Ben Phillips would follow his father to the Olympics, but he chose to play cornerback at Ole Miss. Former boxer at Michigan State, but Nico Garrett is trying his hand at middle linebacker. If speed is genetic, then Phillip really lucked into the gene pool. Okay. Ben Phillip, CB. And boxer means strong, and it could mean agility. So, MOB. Nico Garrard. And we do need to improve linebacker. Yeah, player of the week. That means that man got some bonus. Yes. Storylines, baby. All right. We are going to look at quarterback because even though I stuck with Kaiser this year, that doesn't mean I am sticking with Kaiser. It means I didn't want to invest in a rookie and then put him behind an atrocious offensive line. But these guys, I was about to say not living up to the hype. I don't like that they are both B minuses because Ackery gets expensive. But he could be a quote-unquote good enough. And you know what? We're going to check every quarterback in the draft because there are only 5 current quarterbacks in the draft. So we're just going to check all the quarterbacks. Halfback could be a position of big contention. See, he's all B pluses and he's a first rounder, but I really like more out of my running back. Don't get me wrong, that is very good. It is. That is very good. But I'm greedy. You know? See, I like that so much better. I actually get an A, and I have 3 things that are B plus or better. No B's, no B minus in the top. Now the next thing could be a C minus, but he has 3 stud abilities. I mean, he's Auburn and he's 23 instead of my Roll Tide roll at 22 here. But you know, I don't play favorites when it comes to teams unless it's equal talent, and it looks like Sherwin Pruitt. We still have to see the combine. We still have to see things, but it looks like Sherwin Pruitt is the talent here. I mean, if it was an A minus, then it might be closer. And it's funny that they're both juke, vision, and carry. But not elusiveness. That's sad that they didn't catch elusiveness. Start weekly training. Also, wide receiver is something I could hit, because I've only got the one that I drafted, and the other guys are, to be legit, pretty far away. They have catch, so they have that consistency, but none of them are special players. I'm still considering on replacing Garrett here for the 300 a week and giving it to Pigeon at right guard. I think we're going to make that change. The 1,000 a week is enough for Garrett because he's going to get so many points. So many points from his stats on the season. He's going to improve regardless. And he gets 1,000 a week just from the defensive line training. Okay, we ate an L, which is fine. And to our surprise, it was a close matchup. Because really, we went 2-13-1 last year. So the fact that we even started off with 2 wins is kind of ludicrous. All right, so Kaiser doubled his touchdowns. He also doubled his interceptions. He ate 1 additional sack. Put up some good yards, though. And his rating seems to be better. So there's, yes, because he hit 60% and 7.1 YPA. His best game of the season by far, even though he had 2 interceptions. Sadly, in a losing effort. Gallman did get the touchdown, but guys, he got shut down at 2.8. That's, he's not, he still has a very young offensive line, and he doesn't have great speed or acceleration. But he's the safe guy that's not going to fumble the football. Stuber with a game. The rookie out of Kansas State, 146, a touchdown. He went deep. Great rack. And a long of 66. That's what we're talking about. Hanson with a strong game. Trent Taylor with the strong game. A down game for Njoku. A big game for Gallman, getting another 50 and a touchdown in the passing game, even though it was a poor game in the running game for Gallman. That's another thing about him. He just catches the ball well. It's actually our big guy Pigeon that gave up all the sacks this week. Johnson gave up 1. Watts gave up 1. Jesus. Dude, you're not getting a lot of sacks, and you're not getting tackles for losses, but you are stuffing the run. Pepper's being super active. Only 2 for a loss, and they're from Superstar Garrett and Unsung Hero Qualls. Garrett with another sack. It was the only one. No interceptions. First week without interceptions. Battle with 2. Peppers gets 1. Now, he already had 7, so being at 8 by week 3 is pretty good for him. And then Agnew getting on the field with it. All right. We're lighting up for his fumbles all over the place. Yes, sir. Peppers, Garrett hit 1 and picked it up. We had to look because we were surprised because our boy got a block week 1. He's been awfully quiet since. It wasn't you. You actually nailed them all. Okay. 6-yard difference, but the fact that the net was over 40 on a rookie is pretty solid. So I'm not going to hate on him for it. Still not getting what I want out of my returns, but that could be the blockers in front of him. Better. It's not the 10 I'm looking for, but it's better than the 5.6 you did last week. Better. All right, now we're going to head into week 4, ladies and gentlemen. We are 20 minutes in on this video. All right, that's about the right amount of time. Got one guy to negotiate. We have a ton of cap. You know what? The signing bonus isn't much, so I'm going to sign you for what you're asking because I can still cut you and it not be expensive. No, okay, you want a little more? Okay. I'm still not locked in. I'm going to be drafting a lot of players, but I'm not 100% sure at what positions, right? Because I have 25 picks already in this draft. That's a lot. No, because I have so many first round picks, I need to just check all the first round picks that aren't tied in. Shit, a lot of good wide receivers. I mean, this guy stands out the most because he actually gets something in the A range. And he doesn't have a B- at all, so he definitely stands out the most. But that's a lot of talent at wide receiver in a variety. Possession, balanced, route runner, speed. Jeez, that is not bad at all. You know, there's only one guy. We will check him out. Although it's looking really bad for Steven Seahorn. Really bad. You start off with a flat B? Oh, that can drop quickly, bro. All right, start weekly training. No, wait, I can do it after this. Go ahead and lock these in. Roll out. Roll out. Go this way. And who else am I giving? Oh, no, I'm giving it to Ace of Steeples. Yeah, you're getting it, my boy. All right, Garrett. I love you. I do. But you know what, man? We got our center working it. Superstar. Normal. Quick. Normal. Boom. Buddy, we're going to give you another $300 a week. Exactly what Garrett was getting. If I really wanted to do it, I would move that quick left guard, but we're going to set Steeples up for success. And that $300 a week is not going to hurt Garrett. He's not going to sweat that. He's already a huge producer, and he's just going to get better. Because, you know, stats feed into themselves. Yeah, there you go. Two and one, guys. We click the button. We see if we win. We run down the stats for the game. Then we run down the stats. No games for the 4. Nope, just the stats for the game, guys. We are 2 and 2. We lost. Whew, we lost big. We didn't score. 7. That's not scoring. And we gave up over 30. Very bad. No bueno. Mariota tore us up. What I will say, he has yet to throw more interceptions than touchdowns. He did eat 6 sacks this game, though. We're still throwing way too much. Even out of the spread, we're still throwing way too much. You could run out of the spread. 54%, 5.8. Okay, but you can't run when you're getting just 3. Like, if it was 3.3, 3.6, I could justify it more. But Gallman was not getting it done. Again, he's there to be the safe back. Rookie caught the touchdown. We love that. That's where we want the catches, the yards, the touchdowns. We also want it here on Njoku, the tight end. Everyone else is just, if they make it, they make it. And I'm glad that the running back is always being a part of the passing game here. Another 38 for 9.5 is very helpful coming from that running back spot. Johnson, you're going to lead the league again in giving up sacks. A defensive tackle crushing 6 solo, 9 total. Brantley, who is our DT3, behind Qualls, behind Ogunjobi, and Ogunjobi's not showing up anywhere, really. Getting 2 tackles for a loss in this, and a sack, with Qualls. And Ogunjobi. Well, never mind, Ogunjobi is showing up. My defensive tackle just took over this game. Finley, the corner, shared a sack with Garrett. Jeez, that's what I'm talking about. Peppers with the pick. So 5 deflections week 1, like 8 over 3 weeks. Sacks, I think he scored a touchdown. Just Pepper's going off in his second season. Garrett with the deflection. No, we don't care about catches allowed. No forced fumbles. First week for that. I mean, we scored 7 points. We know it wasn't a defensive touchdown. Our rookie's first miss. 0 for 1 too. It was his only kick all game. Went out there and had to try to boot a 50. Cold turkey, didn't make it. Horrible. Horrible. Okay. There we go, Sanders. Now you're getting over 25. He only had one return. I can't hate when it's only one return. Should it have been better? Could it have been better? Yeah, but he only had the one shot. I mean, it's week 4 and we're not in last, guys. Okay. Week 4 is done. Before I do anything on week 5, guys, that's going to be it for this video. I'll catch you on the next one.